OKTAGON.tv.
What a way to start this main card. An incredible fight between these two. Roca going to maybe have to put that name on display here against Topallaj. We see a calm, loose, relaxed Topallaj in there. Very, very dangerous.
Flicking that lead leg up. And he would have watched that Ozan Aslana fighting again. It was almost like a false advertisement for Elpidio. He ate so many punches, took so much damage, looked on the edge of being defeated, and then came back in rounds 2 and 3, as only a Mexican can, Luke.
Yeah, it was a different man in the first round to the second. See if Topallaj can take advantage of that. Normally a very fast starter, a bit more relaxed. Coming out here, controlling the distance and using kicks. That's what he's waiting for. We know that Elpidio likes to charge forward. Nice teep to the midsection. That's a great weapon for Topallaj in this fight.
Talked very much in the press conference and around the fight about holding his emotions in. Topallaj, they have been some of the fuel that have given him success, but they've also been, you know, the opportunities that have opened up for certain opponents.
It's going to be interesting to see the tactics from Topallaj. I'd assume he'd like to try and get this to the mat and utilize his very aggressive grappling style, but seems extremely comfortable on the feet right now, kicking, keeping range. And like you said, calm and relaxed, and can fight at this pace for 3 rounds, no problem. That's one of the questions. If Elpidio can put the pressure on him, maybe tire him out later into the second and the third round. But if he can keep this control of the distance, he can fight like this all night.
Yeah, and he's got that knockout power as well. 5 of his 7 finishes are by KO. He's also the first and only man to submit Roman Paulus. He did that in his debut back in Cologne.
Feel like a spin is being set up here from Topallaj. He can feint and come round, spinning back kick or maybe a hook kick. Does have those things in his arsenal.
Ooh, little slip.
Little slipping off balance.
And I'm sure they've watched, and particularly Peter Sabota, we've seen just what a mastermind of MMA he's been. You look at the likes of the Laslan Yotko in particular with that victory at the Tip Sport Game Changer, taking the whole tournament. I bet they've watched that Aslana fight and they've just said, hold back, taking your opportunity when it comes rather than forcing it.
This is the perfect start to the fight, and this is how he should fight someone like, you know, Roca, because he could just keep the distance, control it with a jab, teeps to the body. Roca needs combat. He needs you to come forward. He needs to be in that boxing range, and he likes to burst forward. And if you're always moving, always stepping laterally, and never in one place, it makes it very, very difficult for his style. So far, technically, from Topallaj, this is a fantastic start.
And what an amount of support. You can often gauge from ticket sales and also engagement on social media. And although he's not up there fighting for belts yet in his career, the following he's got an army of fans behind him, a big Albanian contingent. They certainly look up to him.
Nice stiff 1-2. That's what he needs to do, in and out. And yeah, they look up to him, and that he's in a fantastic position. An extremely talented young fighter, which has a following, is dangerous, gets finishes, he's on the right platform, but needs to get through tests like this.
Oh, it looked like a spin was going to come from Elpidio then. And what does Elpidio need to do to force this fight into what you're saying that he needs? That boxing rage and the brawl, basically.
It is better if he sets up some... There's that spinning back kick to the midsection. I saw it coming about 3 minutes ago, but it's fine. He needs to set it up with phases, some feints, and not just blitzing forward, but feinting, then blitzing forward. Make Topallaj step back, and then as he's stepping back towards him, to go forward. He needs to do it in a second phase. Can't just blitz him, because Topallaj is waiting for that.
But what will deter that entry will be kicks like the spinning back fist, back kick to the breadbasket, right?
Yeah, and that question mark kick off the front leg as well. If he can, because he's been teeping to the midsection. If he keeps teeping to the midsection, he can then twist it up to the head as well. But at the moment, just seems... But this is how he looked last time. Elpidio seems outclassed.
Yeah,
seemed like he's not even really trying. And then the second round came out, you know, like a completely different human being. Yeah. So you can never count him out. You never know what's going on. At the moment, big right hand, nice. Left hand caught on the uppercut. Exit though from Topallaj An.
Nice uppercut just before he took that exit. Oh, nice. Shake of the head.
And a mature first round from Topallaj An, what we asked for, what we wanted, what we wanted for his development. You know, when we watch him here, knowing what he's capable of. He's not breathing heavy, nice and relaxed.
Off we go, round number 2. Elpidio, blue corner, Topallaj An in the red.
Now let's see that maturity and that confidence. If Topallaj An now maybe tries to run away with this nice little calf kick there. That's a big welt on the leg there already.
Chants of Ariane starting to fill this arena. And this is the arena he had one of his most impressive, if not the most impressive win. Won the performance of the night for the 36-second KO over KAKHOROV.
Nice stiff jab.
Nice again. Oh.
Leg come up, switched into a knee, but glided off, did Elpidio.
Can't miss with that jab at the minute.
Nice. Check. That's better from Elpidio. That needs to go again. Can't just do it in one phase. Needs to go again. Needs to track his man down and go again. And then go with a nice uppercut on the exit from Arman.
Yeah, that was wonderful timing. Oh, again the jab. Oh,
liking that uppercut and then goes to the head kick.
Shake of the head, but it's still connected. Looked great in the judge's eyes.
And I feel like Sabota, as in he comes flying forward. That was better from Elpidio. He needs to go again. Now he's on the front foot. Now he's controlling the octagon cage. It's better from him. Once he's on the back foot, he stands no chance. He needs this now. Nice calf kick. That one landed as he turned into it as well. Horrible. Nice teep. I was about to say, left hook. As smart as Sabota is, so they realise how tough Elpidio is, and they may be thinking, let's not try and knock him out, let's not try and finish him, let's just play with him and coast to a win. Because look how heavy those shots are, and don't get carried away and lose your energy.
Oh,
nice stiff knee, and now Elpidio trying to switch it up. Needs to watch the chokes of Topallaj An.
He's already locking that up.
Now he's going for that power guillotine.
Oh, he's forcing that. He's got the grip.
Now trying to get that rear naked choke grip. Needs to try and wrap your arm behind the head.
You see that red and green haircut burst out of that grip.
Now needs to keep those legs wide. Elpidio here now attacking that Kimura. Very aggressive submission artist is Topallaj An. Doesn't really like to grapple, but when he does, he attacks submission after submission. Be careful with that knee.
Yeah, the referee and Topallaj An.
But Topallaj An needs to learn you can't do that. You can't tell the ref what's going on. You need to protect yourself at all times. It was a big right hand that just missed his face then as well. It's a referee's responsibility to stop the action, not yours.
I think we'll see it back. I don't think there was a clean connection. It kind of grazed the chest, I believe, and then up towards the head.
Here we see now as he falls down.
So his knee is on the floor.
Yeah, it goes to the chest, so actually it wasn't an illegal shot because it landed to... Maybe it was aimed at the head, though, is the only difference.
Referee's taking a look at that. He's going to call the action back on. Here we go.
And the action starts again. Final warning from the ref.
But that was good from Elpidio. Not potentially that kick, but you know that the aggression
much better.
Closing the quarters, forcing it into a grappling game, because that's what we saw with the likes of Frimpong when he beat Topallaj An. When he grappled with him, the tiredness kicked in. The levels went up stupidly, right?
Yeah, he can't let him fight at his own pace like he is. That was beautiful right hand. Perfectly feinted that lead leg, stepped through and through that right. This is what I'm saying. Such a tough individual as Elpidio. You don't want to just go for broke and try and get him out of there, because it's so hard to do so, especially if the gas tank at Topallaj An has always been one of the questionable factors.
Watch the lead leg, though. Let's see if Topallaj An switches stances again. I feel like that lead leg has taken some heavy kicks. Oh, that's nice.
Now, happy to go to the ground now on top.
Elpidio is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt as well.
Nice elbows as well on frame. Needs to be careful at the top of the head. Those 12-6 elbow strikes are legal, but you still can't hit the top of the head or the back of the head. And using that frame to get to butterfly guard, has double butterflies here, could look for a sweep, or maybe inversion and come under him to attack the legs.
Yeah, need to elevate. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in this second round.
Seems quite happy to throw elbows from the bottom, but probably not enough to garner the judges to be on his side in the second round. Topallaj done a lot of work early.
Oh, and now look at that.
Gives up the back though, but gets up well. Aggressive,
that's good
shucks
work.
him down.
It was great work for the stand-up.
Kimura.
Oh, good work from Topallaj, but look at this fight with that Kimura grip. Oh, he's going to roll with it. He's going to roll with it.
Gonna maybe switch all the way around. Great work there and awareness though from Topallaj. Gonna look to take the back again. Gets that one hook. Needs the right side though. Needs the side from the cage side. Great work. That was a solid shot. Not quite sure where it was. No complaint from Elpidio.
Look to the ram good.
20 seconds remain. Again, mature performance this so far from Topallaj.
And also, let's talk about the cardio, because we've seen him fade quick in fights. He still looks fresh as well, Luke.
10 seconds remain. Try and stamp something, maybe get a takedown.
There we go. One round to this side, this one. Topallaj firmly in control as far as the scorecards, but always dangerous. La Roca, Elpidio.
Nice calf kick as well.
Is it the phrase, throw caution to the wind now, Luke, for Elpidio?
I mean, he should have done that from the beginning, really, in this fight. He needs to push the pace. He should have pushed it from the beginning. Topallaj, 2 rounds up. Elpidio needs a finish, a very hard thing to do. And Topallaj now wants to grapple, which is interesting. You could see him try and engage there, but now gets up against the fence. He can try and maybe burn the clock a little bit.
But I think it's interesting, but again, if he was doing the same thing, expecting different results, it wouldn't work. Now he's looking for the takedown. There's a bit of blood, I think, coming from the side. I'm not sure if that's from La Roca or Topallaj. You can see that on the left cheek of An.
I'm not sure if it's blood or just marked up, but Topallaj now absolutely flattened out up against the fence. This is great work from Elpidio, and like you said, changing up the game. Maybe felt something because he gets the mount, but great work from Topallaj to escape that position. That was dangerous for a moment. Gonna look maybe to stand up and get a switch. Gonna try and sit through with that left hip.
And now back to his feet, Ariane Topallaj.
This is great work from Elpidio. Again, diving down for this takedown, gets those hands connected. He's gonna convert this again.
Oh, he's done well. He's wrapped the legs up now, Luke.
Deep breaths as well from Topallaj, and this is exactly the fight he needs to fight. This is what Elpidio should have done from the beginning if he could. I feel like he couldn't track down.
He couldn't trap him.
Topallaj, yeah, he couldn't. Yeah. And now later on in the fight, he's managed to trap him. Like you said, blood or marks on the face of Topallaj.
It might even be hair dye, Luke.
Could that actually might be what it is.
I think it might be hair dye.
But now look at Elpidio really coming alive and pushing his pace in this third round. Maybe technically and tactically, this is what he wanted. He wanted to take him into deep water.
It's a different fight, Luke. Out in open waters, Topallaj was dictating, dominating. But now this is the fight Elpidio has a chance of winning.
Looking for this switch. Looking to go to the back, does so. Topallaj evading well, though. His defense at the moment is strong, but gets bullied now.
Really did shrug his man to the mat there.
Gets that hook. Needs to be careful. Going to take the back here. Shrugs him off. Great work, Topallaj, but then he broke himself back down as well.
And look at how he's making Topallaj carry his weight. Oof.
Just one mistake from Topallaj could cost him the fight here, and almost there it is.
Oh my goodness. He's going to try and wrap that wrist up. He has done.
Time is running out. 2 minutes remain. Elpidio giving it everything here. Maybe going to try and fly over the top. Drags him back down, still trying to attack that neck. Great work from Topallaj.
Totally smothering the Albanian eagle.
Cardio is fantastic from Elpidio here. But great balance, and finally, some space does Topallaj. But again, straight back in.
Yeah, like a dog with a bone. Oh, and he's sat into mount. He's sat into mount here.
Gonna look to take the back again. Landing good shots, has got that left leg all the way across the hips. Can't get that second hook. Topallaj fighting, but needs to be careful here.
Oh, look at that, really
Gonna flatten him out.
Forcing the fight out of Arian Topallaj. And what was a dominant performance in rounds 1 and 2. Yet again, the Mexican has come back and is showing what he's made of. Will it be too little too late again, Luke?
There's a minute remaining. He's got a fantastic position here. Like you said, the black belt on the ground. Topallaj spins out though.
Oh, great adjustment. Use that right leg to anchor and turn his hips.
Maybe going to go for the armbar here as well. If he can switch off to the side, would be a risky move, but has to take chances as Topallaj survives.
Oh, if he gets back to it.
Here's the arm.
He's going for the arm.
Manages to snatch it out though. Great work from Topallaj. Good awareness.
Oh, he's going to go
now
for the
look
leg.
for the leg.
He's going to look for the leg.
Great work again from Topallaj, evading that. Very, very defensive and all running at the moment. Now in on his own takedown. Needs to be careful of the neck. 27 seconds.
Insane third round here from La Roca.
Needs to be careful of the neck. Because now he's going to be tired, breathing heavy. Manages to work himself back up. Can he keep a frame here? Needs to get those legs wider. In on that Kimura again. 10 seconds remain. He's going to survive. I feel like Topallaj here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura.
Reverse that Kimura grip.
Oh, wow, what a third round.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges scored this fight 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Arian Topallaj!
Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.tv.